and welcome to our very first podcast. So this is our Raw podcast, episode number 1, Raw meaning real and wait what? And we have a range of topics. Today we are discussing Mindful Monday.
So I think we're doing like an overall introduction to the topics over this week, and then we'll go into more detail moving forward. I think we decided to start on this one because it's after the weekend, kind of put into some kind of feeling.
I was going to say then because it's Monday, but you know.
Because it's Monday and, you know, alliteration. So we thought, I lost my train of thought now. Wait,
sorry.
What? So we thought actually it's one of those things that we probably don't prioritise. Yeah. And I think even though we are moving forward with the importance of mental health, I think that it's something that you probably actively have to focus on because of the way in which the world works now. You know, we are, all of us push for time. There's always so much to do. There's always so many things to worry about. And actually sometimes we still get that feeling of putting time, you know, like if you sit down and you feel a bit like, oh, I'm relaxing, there's this part of your brain that's like, I should be doing something productive.
Yeah.
Like, I've got so much to do. Why am I not doing something productive right now?
Should be putting the washing away, should be putting the washing on.
Yeah.
There's always something to be done though, isn't there? There always is.
Always. And if... Oof. Sorry, Vicky. Kicking it at you. Oh, I've moved it away from you now. Oh my god,
it's okay. That's okay.
Are you in it? No.
Sorry, guys. It's real. What can we say? What can we say? This is us. Welcome to us.
I am very clumsy.
I just glitched.
But the thing is, when you glitch, you're not really angry. So sometimes she just looks really angry at me, and I'm like,
that's my concentrating face.
I'm like, what's happened? Sometimes I'll be looking around like somebody's walked in and she really doesn't like. Like, who's walked in? But yeah, I think. So anyway, I think that we thought if we did it on a Monday, then people could think about when they're going to prioritise their own time.
Yeah.
So do you know when yours is this week? What you're doing this week?
What am I doing for myself this week? I am going to paint my nails tonight because I always feel better when my nails are done.
She's just every day.
Maybe twice a week.
You do have really nice looking nails though.
Thanks. They're not looking smart today.
Well, we'll be expecting to see them tomorrow now.
Yeah.
We'll be like, oh, new nails. My time is in the morning, always. I go into the gym before anybody speaks to me, really. But yeah, I definitely notice difference if I don't work out. Yeah. I think you spend a lot of time with me, you kind of notice as well.
I notice the difference when you have that. It's almost like you're on edge and you're
I feel more on it.
To get in there. Yeah.
It's weird. It's like I can't really. It's like I don't feel like I've done what I should have done, and then I also feel more anxious and I feel more. I feel like more lethargic though as well. Like I actually feel more energized when I do it. So I definitely prioritise taking that time. And I know when I first started, because I'm really lucky because obviously I've got the gym equipment at home. When Chris and I had Sam, we used to go to the gym beforehand, and then Chris got like the bench and a bit barbell and a squat rack and things. So it was very limited, and we had it in our lounge, and it was because I didn't want to obviously leave Sam to go to the gym, so Chris got it for me. And Sam used to sit in his little bouncer and I used to do it. But I remember people used to say to me, like, you know, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, you know, priority is the baby. You shouldn't be caring about the way that you look and stuff like that. And I was like, it's not about the way that I look. It's about the way that I feel.
Yeah, it's
like,
how much you feel.
It makes me calmer. It makes me more patient with the boys. You know, I don't know what it is. So the same way as they say, if you make your bed in the morning, it's supposed to set you up for the day because it's something productive that you have done. It's something that you've ticked off. And you've started. What is wrong with my feet?
No, I nudged the table.
Oh, okay.
But it was the table at the camera. We're all good.
Oh,
We've
okay,
not knocked anything over.
I thought it was my big feet again. I was like, what the fuck?
No, it was me. Sorry.
So yeah, I think definitely finding those things that you need is,
Yeah, absolutely.
you know, and like you were saying, everybody should have a safe person, safe space.
Oh yeah, I think it's really important that everyone has that safe space and that safe
Person.
person to vent to. It's not always that you want. It's not always that you want answers or you want a solution to something. Sometimes it's just nice to have somebody that you can vent to and you can rant and you can get it off your chest, because it is better out than in.
Yeah.
And when it's in, it's only going to cause problems.
And you need somebody that's going to take those kind of raw emotions and not.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think when you're with the wrong person, they almost feel like a personal attack on them, and they can be a bit like, I don't understand why you're having a go at me about it, and it's like, I'm not having a go at you about it. I'm just venting. Like, I don't need to fix it. I'm not saying that you're to blame. Like, I just want to moan about this because it's stressing me out. Yeah, and I think. Yeah, and the thing is, everybody has A, different like thresholds when it comes to stress, and B, different factors that stress them out. So something that might seem quite trivial to one person actually might be quite a big thing to somebody else, but then vice versa. So everybody's different in that sense.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think it's important that we don't minimise people's stresses just because we might not think that it's stressful.
Absolutely, it's all relative, isn't it?
Yeah, like I care a lot what other people think of me, whereas Chris is the total opposite of that. But he never says to me like, "Well, just stop thinking about it." He used to when we first got together, because he'd be like, "I don't," because he didn't understand it.
Understand, yeah.
He'd be like, "I don't know why this is bothering you. Like you don't." You don't know them that well, like it really doesn't matter. And I'd be like, I think I've upset them. Like, so? Like, I want to upset people, I'm doing them not to like me. He'd be like, and he's like, the rest of people that like you. I know. But yeah, so I think we are all very, very different.
It'd be boring if we were all the same though, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But yeah, I think when it comes to kind of like mental health, that's the other thing. It is such a personal journey for people that you can't kind of dictate somebody else's journey, and you can't kind of, although as a race we kind of feel like comfort in similarities, we have to remember it's not the same. We're not all the same, and our mental health journeys are different. And I think even though we've moved forward a lot, there still is kind of that taboo subject around kind of whether you're on SSRIs, whether you go to counselling. It's almost like a lot of people kind of feel like there's a sense of failure with doing that. And I find that with somebody who's grown up with people with mental health issues, and obviously you've had my own personal journey with things, I find it interesting, because I always think actually when you go to the darkest place, and your brain you cannot escape from, when you come through to the other side of that, whether you had support or however you handled it, when you get to the other side, that's got to be the biggest strength that you can find, like the amount of resilience that you have. Because I think it's something like 3 out of 4 people will have a moment in their life where they are classed as depressed, or that they have a mental health issue. Yeah, and it's the nature of kind of the world that we live in now, I think. But I was saying to you before we started that when I did the suicide awareness course, we had, well, not in my session, but the guy that was running it, there was somebody that had gone to a previous session, and he was saying that he had an accident, and he had, I think it was some form of painkiller, but it was quite a strong painkiller, and he'd been on it for a couple of years, and he started having really suicidal thoughts, like really severe. He wasn't depressed, he just had suicidal thoughts. And he had to go to the locum doctor about something else, and he'd planned that evening when he went home, really like close, went to the doctor, and it was a locum, and he was like, how long have you been taking this medication for? And he was like, I don't know, 2 years. And the guy was like, I think it was something like, you're only supposed to be on it for 3 months because of the way that it works with the brain. And as soon as he came off them, all the suicidal thoughts went.
Oh my goodness.
So actually, that's nothing to do with him and his views of something else going on. That was genuinely how much the chemical imbalance can cause such a serious...
It's scary, isn't it, that you could also create that chemical imbalance for it to do that.
Yeah.
That's quite scary.
But it makes you realise that it's still...
Chemicals.
It's the same. It's the same as, you know, if you break your leg, or, you know, and they say you need to have a curse, it doesn't mean, oh, you're not strong enough to fix your leg. Like, you know, it's just, but for some reason,
just need some help.
Yeah, and yet we know how much of an impact it has on all of our areas of like health. You know, the higher your stress levels, the worse your physical health is.
Yeah.
But we again just don't prioritise it, and it is crazy. And sleep's another thing that should come under that.
Sleep is a huge thing. I'm really cranky if I don't get enough sleep. I don't deal well with lack of sleep.
No.
And I don't deal well with it. It takes me ages to recover from a night out. And you go out like once a year. Takes me days and days to recover just from the lack of sleep.
Yeah, I like my sleep. I get grumpy. I get really grumpy without sleep. It's kind of and I guess that's the thing, because the body recovers so much during sleep.
Yeah, it does. It's just time to repair itself.
I remember when my youngest so he had to have his tonsils out and his adenoids out, and when we went to see the specialist, he said obviously, you know, you don't have to have them out, but because it was giving him sleep apnea, he was like, he's not getting his REM sleep. And it's something like it will take them up until they're 8 years old to actually get back to where they should be if they don't have the operation, because of the lack of sleep, because the brain can't develop properly because it's not getting enough sleep to kind of rest and repair. I was like, that's amazing. Like, and that's I don't like that sleeping.
No, I'm not good with that sleep. It was a short night last night. I've been awake on and off since 4, so it's a late one. But
you don't sleep until late either, do you?
No, not lately. I'm gonna have an early night tonight.
So yeah. Aww.
Yeah, we'll see what time that is.
But yeah, I think we've got some really exciting topics coming in this one. I think it's something that we're both really passionate about. I think we've got things like, we'll cover things like anxiety and techniques to help, whether it be grounding techniques or kind of, I know when I've had anxiety attacks in the past, there's certain things that I've used to help. I mean, if anybody has anything they want to share, always send us messages in. Obviously we're not, you know, health professionals. This is just personal experience and what we've learned kind of through our own experiences. And I think, we probably will touch on things like SSRIs, and again, that's such a personal experience in what works and what doesn't work, and the different effects that they can have on people. Because again, there's so many different like antidepressants out there, and people have really different reactions to certain ones. And things like counselling, different styles of counselling that they have out there. Maybe things like what you have in the workplace. I think sometimes people don't realise what's in the workplace for them. And just like different things. And obviously we'll focus more on men's mental health on Fridays. But overall mindfulness and kind of positivity for the week, and kind of the good things that you can put in place. You're definitely a cup half full person.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Always. My cup's full. It's overflowing.
Do you want to share it with the rest of us?
Yeah, I've got plenty to share. Share my cup.
Yeah.
It's all good.
But yeah, no, it's definitely a really good topic, and I think it's a really good topic to start with as well, because it kind of sets the foundation of health and wellness. And I think people, like for us, I think it's a priority to have people in the right headspace and to be happy before the other things, because if you're not, it doesn't kind of allow you to perform and empower you to be the best version of yourself.
Body and mind.
Yeah, so I definitely waffled way too much, sorry.
Don't be sorry. Don't ever apologise. You apologise too much. So yeah, share with us what you've got planned for yourself this week. What are you doing for you and your you time? But yeah, any suggestions we're always open to. If you've got anything to share, or if you just need somebody to listen, then just drop us a message.
Yeah, and if you can think of any topics for us to cover on Thursday, send those in as well.
Yeah, send something in for
anything
Thursday.
random, great.
Yeah.
Just
We love random. So.
We don't take things too seriously, so
this
was quite a serious one though.
It was.
We did do a 20-minute one before that we deleted because it got really off topic.
We might take some sections out for the bloopers at the end of the end of the year or end of next year, but there'll be plenty of those. Yeah. But thank you for listening. Thanks for listening. We really hope you enjoy it, and we really hope to see you and hope you enjoy following us. It's going to be an exciting journey.